Welcome to the Perham Show. My guest this morning is Bob Beesman from Investment Centers of America, and we are here at Nadine's in downtown Perham. We're going to talk about shopping for that special woman on your Christmas list. Welcome, Bob, and thanks for being here.
Well, it's always nice.
Well, good. You have been a shopper at Nadine's for a long time.
10, 11 years, something like that.
Well, tell me about your gift-giving, gift purchasing experience when you're at Nadine's.
Well, I guess I would consider myself a typical guy. I'm terrible at it, okay? All right? And so the first time I came in here, I tried to do a little research ahead of time. My wife's height, and her dress size, her hair color, her eye color. And I walked in here with all that information, okay? And I gave it to the gals here, and, lo and behold, they put together outfits for me to select from, okay? And I walked out of here 10 minutes after I'd walked in. It was wrapped and ready to go.
Wow.
Well, now they truly spoiled me. Now I call them ahead of time and tell them I'm coming. And when I walk in the door, they say this or this. And that's it, 2 or 3 minutes and I'm out the door. And, it's been so nice because my mother-in-law, my wife's mother, actually even told her that I should start to do all her shopping for her.
Oh, that's great.
Because, she thought that the things that I was buying for her were so nice, and they went together so well. She was just, so I made big points with mom-in-law. Big points with mom.
That's important.
So it's great because not only did my wife enjoy it, and this is, Christmas is not about buying them a new blender. Christmas is about buying them something special.
Yeah.
Make Christmas special, okay? And whether it's Christmas or Valentine's or your wedding anniversary, you stop in here and you'll get a gift that she will truly use. It's practical, but it's also stylish.
Yeah.
It's in style, it's current, it's happening, it's now, If I go shopping for myself, I don't have a clue.
Yeah, well, you don't have to sit and wander aimlessly through racks, and you really do have help. And if you don't even want to do that, you can just sit and have a cup of cider or whatever, and eat cookies, and they'll do everything for you.
Well, yeah, grab a chair and they just bring the outfit over to me, So there is a little bit of homework that guys need to do. And so if you don't know your wife's dress size, most guys are not going to know that. Ask her friend. Her friend most of the time will be able to tell you.
Well, that's a good idea.
And if you need her height, just steal the driver's license when she's sleeping and look. It's the information's there. If you don't know her hair color, eye color, take a look at her. Just stop for a moment.
That's perfect. Now you've got a daughter too, don't you?
Yeah. I do.
Well, now they've got a great selection of things for
the young ones too. For juniors and misses. Yeah, absolutely they do. And whether it doesn't matter at what time of the year that you come in here. Of course they change, for the seasons. They obviously do, but they're ready for you, and they're ready for anything that you're going to need.
Yeah.
Okay, in terms of making a pleasant, nice gift for your wife or your girlfriend or your fiance, or for your mother-in-law, your sister-in-law, whoever it happens to be, they can make it happen for you. And that's what's nice is for us guys. Is just to take the burden off and the stress off and make it pleasant so that after we've delivered that gift and her wife opens it up and her eyes get big and she's shocked, there's a big bonus point associated with that as well.
And you can never get enough of those bonus points.
You got to get all those points that you can, and this is just too easy. It's just too easy.
Well, have you noticed that they've done a lot of remodeling in the store too?
Quite a bit in here actually, and so it's pleasant,
Yeah.
And they make it pleasant for a guy to come in here. They got a chair. What guy doesn't want to have a chair to sit down in, So if you want to come in with your wife, and we've done this too, and she's come in here and she's tried on different outfits, and I've sat there and said, yeah, okay, you kind of give your impression, Of course, we're guys, everything looks good in our wife, but...
Yeah. Well, one of the nice things, too, is that if it doesn't look quite so nice, you don't have to be the one to say that, because the staff does not want you to walk out the door not looking your best. They want you to look absolutely great. So you don't even have to have the burden of saying, maybe not.
And they'll tell you, listen, that doesn't just hang right on you or something, or it just doesn't, it's just not quite right. Yeah. And so then you try on the next one.
Yeah.
But before you walk out, you've got something that's right for you.
That's awesome. Bob Beesman, thank you so much for your testimony about shopping for the women on your holiday list or any time of the year here at Nadine's in Perham. And I appreciate you coming on the show.
Anytime.
And we'll be right back. We're going to talk about Christmas Eve services at the United Methodist Church, so stick with us. Welcome back to the Perham Show. My next guest is Rob Pasala, and Rob is the pastor over at the United Methodist Church in Perham. Welcome to the Perham Show.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Well, I know I've got a lot of people from your congregation that have been on the Purim show with me. We've got Judy Lightower with the support group, and Gail Langner with the fundraisers and suppers and stuff, and Barbara Ebert has come on and talked about music, and you are a busy, active church over there.
Very busy. We have something going almost every day, something going on.
Well, that's great. That's a great asset for the community. Now, let's talk about the holidays. What have you got going on for the holidays?
Well, we have our Christmas Eve service, which the community is invited to be at. It begins at 7 o'clock. It's going to be a night of music and worship and fellowship all together. It starts at 7. I also pastor the church up in Dent, and that Christmas Eve service begins at 4 o'clock.
Oh,
so we have 2 services that evening.
Okay, so do you find that sometimes you have the people from Purim going over to Dent because it's easier to keep their kids under control between at 4 o'clock in the afternoon rather than 7?
Well, I'm not sure how much of the kids are involved, but we have also up in Dent, and coming up next Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, the 20th, we have a children's Christmas service.
Okay.
So that'll be good. But the 2 churches are very distinct, and they just wanted these times for the Christmas Eve service.
Yeah, that's great. And so, what are some of the special things that you'll be offering for the Christmas Eve service?
Well, we'll be having all kinds of music and special music. Our choir will be singing, and it'll be a candlelight service.
Oh, beautiful.
And I'll be offering a message from the Bible, and it'll be just a good time together.
Well, those traditional carols and that candlelight and that peaceful time. What a great opportunity for people. Now, you don't necessarily need to be a member or affiliated with a church.
Absolutely not. The community is invited to come. We are open to everyone who'd like to come and be a part of the service. Sometimes at this time of the year, you need to slow down and just remember what the meaning of Christmas is about. And that's what we hope to portray at our service on Christmas Eve, is that the birth of Jesus is why we're here. He's the reason for the season.
Now, how long have you been at the United Methodist Church?
I've been there since last January.
Okay.
And so not quite a year yet.
Okay, and how is that going?
It's going very well. I love the people, and we are having a great time. And I'm having a great time. I'm having fun. Someone told me a long time ago, if you're not having fun in ministry, then you're not ministering. So I'm having a great time. I love the folks, and the Lord is doing great things.
Well, good. And you've got a couple of youngsters too that you're riding herd on yourself. High school boys, is that right?
I have 2 boys in high school. They go to the New York Middle School, and one is in wrestling and one's in basketball. So I'm pretty busy going to games.
I bet. I remember that when my kids were both four season.
No, they keep you running.
Participants, absolutely.
Just count my gray hairs up here. I have.
Yeah. Now, if somebody wanted a little bit more information, Pastor Rob, about the regular services, Sunday services, Sunday school, can I ask you that, or should they?
You can ask that of me, and I can give you a number to call. Our church number is 346-7420.
Okay.
Our secretary is Joan, and she will be glad to help you with any information you need. Our Sunday morning services begin at 10:30 here in Perm, and at 9 o'clock up in Dent.
Okay.
And we offer those services, and then also beginning in January we'll be having a Wednesday night Bible study.
Oh, great.
Beginning at 7:30 in the evenings, and that's always been good.
Now, what age is that? An adult Bible study?
That's
then
an
on
adult
Wednesday
Bible
night?
study.
Okay. I know oftentimes kids are involved with confirmation or those things too on Wednesday night. So this is adult Bible study,
Yes.
United Methodist Church,
7:30.
7:30.
Beginning in January. We'll get the word out as soon as we have a date established.
Okay. Well, it's been great to have you on the show and meet you.
Well, it's nice to meet you too.
I know I've been trying, and Joan is wonderful over there.
We've missed each other.
Yeah, we keep missing each other, so it's great to have you on the show. And don't forget that Christmas Eve service. Sometimes, other churches don't have a Christmas Eve service. They do it on a weekend. So if you're really looking for those old traditional carols and that message from the Bible on Christmas Eve, the United Methodist Church in Purim is the place to go in the evening at 7. And then Dent...
Up at 4 o'clock.
At 4 o'clock. Thanks so much for being with us on the show.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for tuning in.